Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
You've got dreams, might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions, secured against evolving threats, and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Here at the Warren County Chamber of Business and Industry, we like to focus on our community and help our local businesses expand and succeed.
Why join WCCBI? Not only do we offer a way for local businesses to grow and prosper, but we also provide business development, community involvement, and member benefits.
Becoming a member of WCCBI includes benefits such as networking and ribbon cutting.
Become a member or to see additional information, visit WCCBI.org today.
With locations in Shippensville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
At AGI Industries in Clarendon, our state-of-the-art fabrication facility brings your custom-engineered products to life. With cutting-edge machinery and skilled professionals, we deliver precision-crafted solutions tailored to your needs. From trench box and storage container rentals to sandblasting, refurbishing, and painting equipment, plus expert metal fabrication, compressor stations, filters, separators, ASME vessels, and pig loaders, AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
After a dose of heartbreak last week, the Dragons look to finish the job this week and pick up win number 2 on the season. The Yellow Jackets are hoping to keep the party going all night long with a win on homecoming. Girard hosts Warren in a District 10 non-region matchup next on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network. Providing in-depth audio, video, and written coverage of high school and small college sports across Western Pennsylvania. The YDL Sports Network. If you love sports, this is the place to be. A very pleasant Friday evening to you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in here to Battles Memorial Field at Girard High School as the Yellow Jackets are getting set to host the Warren Dragons in a District 10 non-region matchup. This is the Casella pregame show. Fans are an essential part of any team. Visit Casella.com to join our team today. Casella, our people, your team. Tonight's game stream is powered by Oil Country Crates. Your products are protection. OilCountryCrates.com. And you're on the Warren Tire Center drive to the game. Warren Tire Center, make sure you get to the game in comfort. Give them a call, 814-723-8050. Brian Hagberg, Cody Elms with you in the AGI Industries Storage Containers broadcast booth. AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental. And Cody, have an interesting matchup here this evening between these two teams. Girard comes in 4-1 this season. Warren comes in 1-4. The Dragons had an opportunity late in the game last week against Titusville to close the gap to a one-score game. They get stuffed on the 1-yard line. A couple of plays later, they give up an 82-yard run, and that was essentially game over. What do they have to do to finish the job and pick up win number 2 here tonight?
Well, and, talking to some of the assistant coaches after the game, some of the Warren assistant coaches after that game, it just sounded like they wanted to focus on exactly that, figuring out ways to finish drives, to finish, take advantage of opportunities, and they're just not there yet. And they're waiting for that game where it all seems to click in these kids' heads. You've got a lot of young players out there, and sometimes the emotional aspect of the game is getting a hold of them a little bit, a little bit of head hanging, things like that. And so their focus is trying to get these kids to recover quickly when things go wrong and not get too overzealous when things go right. They want them to be in that happy medium. And I think talking to those coaches, it sounds like if they can get those kids' minds right, in those situations, then they'll start finishing those drives. They'll start taking advantage of those opportunities. It'll just kind of happen parallel.
Well, and I would think, from an offensive standpoint, the first thing that's got to happen is you got to figure out ways to get the ball in the end zone.
Yeah.
They've had one game this year down at Franklin where they've scored more than 2 touchdowns. And, that happened to be the one game so far this season that they've won. So, at some point, the message has got to be, hey, offense, look, you get the ball in the end zone a couple of times, we got a good shot at winning some ball games.
Yeah, and I think they have some kids that definitely do it. Aiden Egger and Aiden Corbett are both good running backs. Tommaso Clemente has shown flashes at being a speedster, but they've been outscored 185-26 this season. So yeah, to your point, that you're not gonna find success when that differential is so big. On the contrast to that, Girard has been outscored 162-143. So there might be an opportunity tonight to get more points on the board. Maybe they don't come away with the W, but they can still find success on offense, get more points on the board, learn how to finish those drives, and take advantage when they're in the red zone.
Well, and this was certainly an interesting matchup when these two teams met a year ago in Warren. It ended up being a Girard 21-7 victory, but the Dragons actually led after the first quarter 7-6, and then all of a sudden Ryan St. Julian scores a couple of touchdowns, and the Girard defense holds Warren out of the end zone for the rest of the way, and they pick up the win. And, we were there for that game, and we saw firsthand what St. Julian can do with this Girard team, and he's only gotten better in the years since, and has really kind of lifted this team on his shoulders a little bit going through the air, has a nice compliment in Aiden Arnold on the ground.
Yeah, he's completing 60% of his passes this year, 565 yards, over 600 yards total when you account for his rushing, but he hasn't had to run the ball all that much. But the key thing that sticks out is that lack of interceptions. I mean, just being an accurate quarterback in high school football that alone, you don't have to put up big yardage. Being accurate when you need to throw the ball will win you football games.
Yeah. Well, and not giving the ball to the other team. I mean, like you said, completing 60% is great, but that big 0 next to the interception tally on his stat sheet, probably even more impressive now that we're in week 6 of this 2025 season.
Yeah, and Arnold is his top receiver with 204 yards and a score, but Kalicki, Rogers, and Zona are all getting passes, with Kalicki getting 6 and Rogers with 8 and Zona with 6. So he is spreading the ball around. a little bit. Arnold happens to be his favorite right now, but he's also a massive playmaker as well.
All right, with that, we're going to step aside for a quick break. We'll be back with more of the Casella pregame show. It's high school football coming up on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
Here in Warren County, Seneca Generation delivers more than electricity. We provide clean, reliable power, and we're proud to call this community home. Our team is committed to giving back, supporting local programs, and helping create opportunities that make a difference for families, schools, and neighborhoods. Because powering homes means empowering lives. Seneca Generation, powering your home, empowering our community.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyinc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
If you're ready to buy or sell your home, then stop in at 4234 Market Street to let one of the agents at Howard Hanna Professionals help. Our friendly and knowledgeable agents can help you find the key to your dream home. Looking for a new career? Howard Hanna Professionals can help there too. Howard Hanna Professionals will assist new and experienced agents with the startup fees for an exciting career in real estate. Call Katrina Laurie at 814-726-2000 for more information.
We think Rossbacher Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local, we're knowledgeable, we have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here, you can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
Make 2025 the year you take the next step in your career with the Clinical Medical Assistant Program or Professional Development Seminars at the Warren Forest High Ed Council. Learn how to make college affordable at the Financial Aid Seminar, or grow your personal skill set with Fall Country Brunch and Event Planning Made Easy classes. Go to high-ed.org or call 814-723-3222 to register. The Warren Forest High Ed Council, your access to lifelong learning.
We're back here on the Casella pregame show. Just about 17 minutes away from the opening kickoff between Girard and Warren. A little District 10 non-region action for you here tonight. Want to let you know, for those of you who may be channel surfing on the YDL Sports Network and your daily local, the Red Bank Valley at Bradford game over on the YDL Sports Network Facebook and YouTube page. If you're looking for Eisenhower at Union City, head to the Your Daily Local Facebook page or YouTube channel. You're obviously on one of those YouTube channels. If you're watching us right now, we appreciate every one of you that's tuning in. Again, just under 17 minutes ahead of kickoff between Warren and Girard here from Battles Memorial Field in Girard. And Cody, we touched on a little bit that Girard offense, Ryan St. Julian at quarterback and how efficient he's been. But this is a team that they don't just beat you. They come and beat you up a little bit, too, with big bruising running back, linebacker, Mason Kalicki.
Yeah, you have Kalicki and Aiden Arnold, kind of a 1-2 punch. Arnold leads with 888 total offensive yards, 7 rushing TDs, and 1 receiving. And then you have Mason Kalicki, who has pretty respectable numbers for, I guess what you could say, the number 2 guy. Yeah. He has 383 total offensive yards, 2 rushing touchdowns, and 4 receiving touchdowns. Together, they account for 1,271 of the 1,611 yards for Girard. That's pretty significant.
Yeah.
And when you think of Mason Kalicki being, as you were saying during the break, a bruiser, you've got to worry about Aiden Arnold running around, and then this guy's going to come and punch you in the face.
Yeah. And then he's going to come back out on the defensive side of the ball.
Do it all
over again. Leads the Jackets with 89 tackles through 5 games so far this season. I mean, this kid is just a tackling machine.
Yeah, all over the place, very aggressive. And guys like that, they just have that natural ability. They don't need to hype up.
Yeah.
Their play hypes their team up.
Yeah.
When you get a guy like that, now everybody, it's contagious.
Yeah, you get a big stick, and you get a big stick on defense. Our power cut out there for a moment, so I think we're okay.
Don't want that.
Yeah, it looks like everything just came back on, but I don't know if somebody pulled a plug somewhere or what, but all of a sudden the power went out on us, but I think we're okay. So hopefully don't
be pulling plugs.
Yeah, nobody pulled plugs, nobody trip any breakers. Yeah. Cody's getting his phone out right now to start taking pictures of the field so we can keep this thing going. But
we were here. You might not have heard us, but we were here.
But on the flip side, for Warren, that defense just doesn't have a player like that that's going to come out and give you that big stick and really kind of fire up your defense. Though they did get a little bit of that last week from Alex Wilkins.
Yeah, they're still looking for that guy, but they're still looking. Warren is still looking for a lot of things. They're very much in development, where it feels as if a team like Girard is into the more fine-tuning of things. So they're two different teams with two different stages of their program right now. And the positive of that for Warren is it's anybody's role to step into at any given time. That's not something you can say, well, I don't need to worry about that because so-and-so has it.
Mm-hmm.
You can be that guy. So it's an opportunity for a lot of these young kids to step into that role and become that leader on both offense and defense. But I think it carries a different type of weight when it's on defense.
I want to remind you that our Rouse scoreboard is powered by Seneca Generation. Our scoreboard tonight is brought to you by Rouse. Rouse is caring for generations. Visit rouse.org to find out more. And our board is powered by Seneca Generation. Seneca Generation is powering your home, empowering our community. We'll be right back with more of the Casella pregame show. We'll have our players to watch and keys to the game coming up right after this. It's high school football on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
Founded in 1978 and headquartered in Warren, Pennsylvania General Energy has become a leading oil and natural gas producer in the Appalachian Basin. PGE is a proud and growing organization making positive contributions to the region's economy and environment. We are equally proud of our commitment to safety and environmental programs. PGE is a strong, family-oriented company that believes in giving back to the communities in which we live, work, and play. PGE, producing the energy we need, protecting the environment we treasure.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com. Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107. Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
Discover radiant beauty with Healing Beauty by KJ. Our natural, cruelty-free skincare line harnesses the power of nature to nourish and rejuvenate your skin. From hydrating serums to soothing creams, find your perfect routine. Shop now at shophealingbeauty.com for exclusive offers and free shipping on orders over $50. Healing Beauty by KJ. Glow naturally. Shine beautifully.
Welcome back into the Casella pregame show. Just under 10 minutes away from the opening kickoff here at Battles Memorial Stadium in Girard as the Yellow Jackets are hosting the Warren Dragons. And now, Cody, let's take a look at our Warren County Chamber of Business and Industry players to watch. Find out what the Chamber Advantage is all about at WCCBI.org. And Cody, which team is going to get, or which player is going to give their team the advantage tonight?
For the Warren Dragons, the player to watch is Aiden Egger. He has 2 games over 100 yards, including the 116 yards he had against Titusville last week and 106 in Warren's only win over Franklin. Egger, he started to get more carries, and with that, he's been that added spark to the Warren offense that in many ways is still in its infancy. On the Girard side, it's another Aiden. Aiden Arnold has 684 yards on 100 carries with 7 touchdowns. He accounts for 66% of the rushing yards, 42% of the total offensive yards. He scored over a quarter of the Yellow Jackets' touchdowns. Arnold has taken over. Arnold can take over and end this game early on if he gets rolling right from the start.
Those were our WCCBI players to watch. Again, find out more at WCCBI.org. And, Cody, you touched on it there in the players to watch with Aiden Egger. And we mentioned that late in the game last week, you could just see he was running with authority. And, we talked about who can provide that spark defensively. It certainly seemed like he was providing a spark for the Dragons offense.
Oh, absolutely. And sometimes that comes with, you get a carry here and there, but then when you become the feature back for a few series or a half or whatnot, which is what happened last week, you start to get a little more confident in your skills, in your talents, and you start to trust yourself a little more, which makes you instinctively more aggressive. So if he comes out in this game as the number 1 back and he's able to come into this game knowing that what he can do, I only see good things for him.
And now let's take a look at our Howard Hanna Professionals keys to the game. Howard Hanna Professionals can help you get the keys to a new home. Call 814-726-2000 or visit howardhannaprofessionals.com.
For Girard, the keys to the game contain the Dragons' running game, like we were just talking. The Yellow Jackets will, if they can do that, they will essentially freeze Warren's offense because their passing game has been very limited thus far this season. Egger and Corbett, they're both different style backs, but if Girard can control up front and not let Egger especially break loose, they should have a pretty easy night. On the Warren side of things, they need to create turnovers and have long offensive drives. The Yellow Jackets with over 1,600 yards on offense and 20 touchdowns, you're not going to just stop them head to head. You need to limit your exposure, and when you are exposed, you have to force turnovers, even if it's at the mercy of potentially giving up a big play.
Those were our Howard Hanna Professionals keys to the game. Call 814-726-2000 or visit howardhannaprofessionals.com. As the captains are coming out for the ceremonial coin toss. And Cody, it's smelling a little bit like the 4th of July here in Girard. They had those colored flares as the Yellow Jackets were taking the field, and that smoke is kind of making its way up here to our broadcast position. And it's one of those things. You get a smell, and it just reminds you of a certain thing or a certain event. And it just makes me think of the 4th of July.
Yeah, no, my whole house here in the end of August smelled like it because down in Sheffield, you do the fireworks about 100 yards from my home. So if you even leave a window cracked, you get that smell all night long, Brian.
Yeah. So Girard has won the toss and elected to defer. The Dragons will start with the football. We're going to take our final commercial break and come back with first quarter action from Battles Memorial Stadium here in Girard. It's high school football on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tionesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's a relaxing evening with friends at Cozy Family Dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you.
Have a fender bender? We can mender at Park Avenue Motorcar. Bring your vehicle to Ron and the crew at Park Avenue Motorcar, 7 South Carver Street in Warren, or call 814-726-9728. Park Avenue Motorcar, proudly serving Warren County for 30 years.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs, because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
Are you transporting steel or other unique products? Then you need to check out Oil Country Crates. Oil Country Crates supplies certified wood crates or pallets for shipping steel and other products. Oil Country Crates can ship crates throughout the United States and overseas as well, thanks to their ISPM 15 inspection stamp. Oil Country Crates is dedicated to providing prompt and reliable services to all of its customers while abiding to all shipping regulations. Find out more at oilcountrycrates.com. Oil Country Crates, your products, our protection.
Welcome back. We're about 2.5 minutes away from the opening kickoff. The Girard High School Marching Band just finishing tonight's national anthem. It is, we mentioned it at the top, Cody, it is Girard's homecoming tonight. So we're going to have a bit of an extended halftime as they do the homecoming festivities. I want to make sure everybody's aware of that before we get going here.
I'm pretty sure every game we have has an extended halftime.
Well, at least the next 3, because we are here tonight for homecoming. And then next week we'll be at War Memorial Field as Warren welcomes General McLean for homecoming. And then the week after that, we're going to be down at the oil field in Oil City, and you'll never guess. It's their homecoming.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Well, they're ready to go here, but so we'll let you know. Our first quarter tonight brought to you by Elwood National Forge. It's never too soon nor too late to set another goal or dream another dream. If now is the time for you, Elwood National Forge can help with multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from. Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay, and benefits, including 401k and insurance to start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com. And so it's Aiden Egger and Tommaso Clemente back deep to receive. Tyler Vavrek to do the kicking for the Yellow Jackets. And we will do our best to give you accurate yard measurements. No hash marks on the field here at Battle Stadium. It's short kick. And it'll be fielded at the 20 by Clemente. Reversing field.
We've seen Clemente have some
and
good
he gets
returns.
tracked down from behind.
That ball's on
and
the
the ball
ground.
came out, yeah. And I think that was, it's number 10, Sam Wagner, that came and tracked him down. Let you know tonight's game also being brought to you in part by the Lander Hope Clinic, medical care for your whole family. Call 814-593-0011 or visit landerhopeclinic.com to request an appointment. So Warren will start at its own 25. Parker Kaiser under center. Colby Zinger, the up back, and it looks like Aiden Egger dots the I. Toss is to Aiden Egger. And a solid run. It's a Tionesta Builder Supply first down for Egger out of the gate. Looks like a gain of about 11. And if you're the Warren offense, that's exactly what you want to see on the first play of the game.
Oh, absolutely. And if you're Hayden Egger, that's what you want to see. You know, we talked about confidence, especially with these young kids. And he kind of sliced his way right through that defensive line.
So it's Clemente to the far side, Charlie Blum to the near side. Zinger and Egger in the backfield again. And they're going to try the same play. And positive gain again, not quite as big as the first carry for Egger, but again, if you're an offense that's struggling, positive yards is your best friend.
Oh, absolutely.
Call it a gain of 3. It'll bring up a second down and 7 for the Dragons from their own 40, opening possession of the ball game. And they give to Egger. He's going to try the left side this time. Bounces off a couple of tackles and then is swarmed under by the Yellow Jackets, but gains about 2. We'll bring up the first third down of the game. Looks like a third and about 5. Dragons need to get to approximately the 47 to keep this drive going. You need to get it again is Blum near side, Clemente far side to give to Zinger, the up man, and he is hit immediately by guess who? Mason Kalicki.
Already making an impact.
No gain on the play, and Kalicki filled that hole quickly. And it looks like Warren will send on the punting unit, and Aiden Arnold back deep to receive. And it looked like Tage Wyman was still in street clothes during warm-up, so it'll be Charlie Blum doing the punting. Arnold just inside his own 30. And Blum gets the kick away. And a booming kick is going to be down to inside the 20. Looks like about the 17-yard line. So
great punt for Blum. The only thing that didn't go his way was it kind of rolled sideways there.
Yeah. If it had taken a forward bounce a little bit, the Dragon defense would have been in great position. But nevertheless, Girard takes over. 9:09 to play. Elwood National Forge first quarter. Jackets 1st and 10 from their own 17. River Rogers split to the near side. Kalicki, the up back. Arnold dots the I for Ryan St. Julian, who is under center. Give is to Arnold. He shakes a tackle in the backfield and gets out to about the 25-yard line. Give him an 8-yard gain. And so both teams with big runs to start their opening possession of the game. Zona split to the far side. Rogers the near side. Kalicki and Arnold in the backfield. And they'll give it to Arnold again. And he's going to be close to the first down. I think he's got it. It's a Tionesta Builder Supply first down for Aiden Arnold and the Yellow Jackets. Gain of 3 out to the 28. We're approaching 8 minutes to play Elwood National Forge first quarter. First possession for Girard. And now St. Julian has 2 receivers to the near side. And give is to Arnold, looking to get his way to the corner. He's not going to get there.
Good job by the Warren defense to just keep pushing Arnold to the outside and use that sideline as an extra defender.
And Scott Nichols came up and made the stop after a gain of a yard. Our officials tonight, the referee is Steve Boucher, the umpire is Spencer Cadden, the head linesman is Charles Kubani, the line judge is Brian Griffey, and the back judge is Chester Skinner. 2nd and 9 for Girard. 7:20 to play Elwood National Forge first quarter. And we got a stoppage here. A flag is out.
First penalty of the night.
And it is a false start. Oh, Cody, how about that? Our umpire has a microphone tonight, so we can hear exactly what's going on. There's a false start on the offense.
I'll take it.
Oh, back Girard up 5 yards, back to the 25. Make it a 2nd and 15 or 14, excuse me. And they're going to get that yardage right back as St. Julian goes with the hard count and draws the Warren defense offside. And so we're right back where we started from.
That was fun.
Yeah. It's a good little trip to go back and forth 5 yards.
Yeah.
St. Julian in the gun, and he's got a completion, and not much more. That was Zona on the catch. And a gain of about 2, so it'll be a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning 3rd down and 7. When you get backed up on 3rd and long, call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning to get you moving again. Visit them online, lutonsplumbing.com. Twins to each side. St. Julian in the gun. A hard count, and he gets him again. And that'll make this 3rd down a little easier. And the official took the ball the wrong way.
It happens. It's early on in the game.
Caught that very quickly, and now he'll mark off the proper penalty yardage.
But these are things that Warren, they're just not going to be able to afford to do. They're going to have to be very self-disciplined. Girard's too good of a football team, and they're going to take advantage of that if they can get the Warren defense to jump off sides.
So it goes from 3rd and 7 to 3rd and 2, and St. Julian's just going to keep it himself, plows ahead, and keeps going, and we'll have enough for a Tionesta Builder Supply first down out across the 40 to the 43. This drive being built by Tionesta Builder Supply with locations in Tionesta and Chipperville. Online, tionestabuilders.us. Our view of the field tonight is brought to you by Venango County, where there's always something to see and do. Find out more at venangocountypas.gov. 1st and 10 from the 43, 5:25 to play. Elwood National Forge first quarter. Girard on the move. And St. Julian with the handoff to, I believe that was a Kalicki right up the gut, and gets into Warren territory. And Nichols with at least his third tackle of this opening possession. Brings up a second down and a long 2, maybe 2nd and 3. And St. Julian going to keep it himself again and pushes the pile enough for a Tionesta Builder Supply first down. We're approaching 4.5 minutes to play in this Elwood National Forge first quarter, Cody, and we may get out of this quarter with just being one possession for each team.
Yeah, I stated that Warren needed to have these long drives, but it seems like Girard is right now.
Give to Arnold. And Arnold has a nice carry out to the Warren 40. Gain of about 6. Second and 5 coming up for the Jackets. You know, one of the things that we did not touch on in the pregame, Cody, is Girard's 4-1. All 4 of those wins have been by 6 points or less, so they're perfectly comfortable playing in a low-scoring game as Arnold goes off right tackle and has another Tionesta Builder Supply first down. Inside the Warren 30 to the 26.
Yeah, so Girard comfortable with those close games, and Warren had met with Titusville last week, who also had a certain sense of comfort with those close games. And those are tough teams to play against because they really never seem to get rattled.
Ball at the Warren 27. St. Julian gives to Arnold, and he's hit immediately by a couple of Dragons in the backfield. And that was Alex Minio and Sebastian Oyola on the stop for Warren.
That's going to be their first loss on this drive.
Loss of a yard makes it 2nd and 11. And now St. Julian in the gun as twins to each side. Kalicki is the sidecar to his left. And St. Julian looking to throw. Looking downfield for Arnold and just out of his reach.
Yeah, and the Dragons dodged one there. That was a nice pass, and it was just, not even a yard too far, maybe a foot, just a little bit out of his reach there.
Minio on the coverage, and Minio had solid coverage there. I mean, that was a throw that had to be placed perfectly, and St. Julian just a little bit in front of Arnold.
Julian's only completion was a 2-yarder to Zona earlier.
Looks like he's trying to say something to Arnold out there in the slot. St. Julian looking to throw again. He rolls, fires, and through the hands. That was Zona on the sideline. Would have been enough for a first down. But it is now 4th and 11.
Yeah, I'm a little confused. Trying to steer away from being armchair quarterback, but your running game got you into Warren territory and got you inside of the 30. I understood maybe taking a shot, try to catch the defense off guard, but I would have, with the 2 running backs that Girard has, go right back to him. Now you find yourself in a position where you may almost have to pass the ball. I'd look for Aiden to come out of the backfield and catch something underneath.
And St. Julian looking to throw. It is a little screen pass to Arnold. Stiff arm at the 30, but he's not going to have enough for the first down. Or excuse me, that was a stiff arm at the 20, but the Warren defense gets a turnover on downs with 2:12 left to play in the Elwood National Forge first quarter. We're going to step aside for 30 seconds. A turnover on downs leads to Warren's second possession of the Elwood National Forge first quarter. They take over 1st and 10 at their own 18, 2:12 to go. Aiden Egger on the toss, and he gains maybe a yard.
Yeah, maybe 3/4 of a yard,
Yeah. Call it a 2nd and 9 coming up. And I'm basing that solely on where they've got the down marker there on the far side of the field. Kaiser in the pistol. He's looking to throw for the first time. Fires, has Blum, and Blum makes the reception. And that's the Tionesta Builder Supply first down. Out to the 36-yard line. 18-yard pickup from Kaiser to Blum. As we approach the final minute of play, Elwood National Forge first quarter. And, again, Kaiser's got that kind of unconventional throwing motion. That ball comes out a little sidearm like as Egger gets the carry up the middle and gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Final 30 seconds, Elwood National Forge first quarter.
Yeah, one thing with Kaiser, he's had some games with some interceptions, but he doesn't seem to be shying away from taking his shots, which is great to see from a freshman quarterback.
And the pitch is to Egger. Egger shakes the tackle and gets out to the 45. He'll be about 1.5 yards shy of the first down, and that should be the final play of the Elwood National Forge first quarter. After 12 minutes, no score here at Battles Memorial Field. Girard and Warren High School football on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
We'll start the Verischetti Holdings second quarter with Warren facing a third down and a long one. They're on the 45. They're on their side of the 45, basically need to get to the Girard side of the 46 to pick up the first down. Just the second possession of the game for the Dragons, as we are scoreless to start the Veriskety Holdings second quarter. Bunch formation down here. Kaiser throws to Egger, makes the catch, gets through the traffic, and has the Tionesta Builder Supply first down.
And that's all he needed. I mean, you could tell where they lined up. The ball was going that direction, and that was likely going to be a quick pass, but he only needed a handful of yards.
Either that, or I thought maybe they were going to go with the oop-de-oop.
I did not think that.
So 1st and 10 at the Warren 49. Our second quarter tonight brought to you by Veriskety Holdings. Companies within the Veriskety Holdings Group include Phoenix Sintered Metal, Superior Energy Resources, Allegheny Electric Service, and Veriskety & Son Incorporated. Find out more at VerisketyHoldings.com. And the pitch to Egger off the right side. Egger into Girard territory at the 44 of the Yellow Jackets. Tonight's game also being brought to you in part by Healing Beauty by KJ. For all your hair, makeup, and beauty needs, visit Healing Beauty at 112 Pennsylvania Avenue West in Warren or at shophealingbeauty.com. And so this drive started after the Warren defense forced a turnover on downs deep in its own territory. And the Dragons now trying to capitalize. Have a 2nd and 3 from the Girard 44. Kaiser looking to throw. Fires downfield, has a man, and just overthrew. That was Tommaso Clemente, the intended receiver.
Yeah, Clemente, he kind of held up and jumped, and I almost think if he would have just adjusted his stride a little bit, he might have ran right under it, but it might have been out of bounds anyways had he caught it, because it was right on the line.
So the Dragons take a shot on second down, brings up a 3rd and 3. And, that kind of play call on second down, Cody, tells me this is a 4-down territory field position for Warren.
Yeah.
Assuming there's not a big loss or something on this 3rd down play.
Yeah, and it goes right hand in hand with taking advantage of opportunities. You were able to stop Girard in your own territory. Now you're in their side of the field. You got to keep it going.
Toss to Egger. Escapes some traffic in the backfield. Aiden Egger down the sideline. Makes a man miss. Aiden Egger is going to go 44 yards for the Warren touchdown.
What a run by Aiden Egger to escape every defender that was closing in on him and just find that just tiptoeing the sideline up here around the 35-yard line, and then he was in open field.
And that's a huge confidence boost for a Dragons team looking for its second win this season. 10:21 to play. Veriskety holding second quarter. And Charlie Blum on to attempt the extra point. And Blum's kick is good. Again, 10:21 to play. Veriskety holding second quarter. Warren leading Girard 7-0 high school football on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs. Because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
Aiden Egger with a 44-yard touchdown run gets Warren on the board first. The Dragons lead Girard 7-0. 10:21 to play. Veriskety holding second quarter. Brian Hagberg, Cody Elms with you on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
Aiden Egger with 77 yards so far here in the first half off of just 8 carries, averaging about 9.6 yards per carry.
Blum getting set to kick off. Arnold back deep to receive for the Jackets. And it is taken just inside the 20, and there's a big lane. And Blum, the last man, and he's not going to get him. Just like that, 83 yards. And Girard answers. That was number 17, Levi Potter, on the return for Girard. And the Jackets an extra point away from tying this game. St. Julian on the hold. And the kick from Vavrick is up and good. So the Yellow Jackets respond quickly, and with 10:06 to play, Veriskety Holdings second quarter, we are tied 7-7, Girard and Warren.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Veriskety family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
Levi Potter with an 83-yard kickoff return answers for Girard, ties this ball game up 7-7 against Warren. 10:06 to play, Veriskety Holdings second quarter. And we'll see now. You know, Cody, we talked about it. Warren getting a confidence boost to get a turnover on downs, march down the field, get a big touchdown run from Aiden Egger. And then when you give up a big play like that on the kick return, how do you respond if you're a team that's been struggling to find ways to win?
I think your key objective is to keep a level head and do what you did the last drive.
Big bounce. And that ball is going to be downed.
Yeah, and
around the 27.
You can't make the mental error that Warren just made right there. That's a squib kick, and it took a high bounce. You have to attack a ball like that. It's a live ball.
So Warren will take over at its own 27. And we are back to square, 7-all from Battles Memorial Field here in Girard. Brian Hagberg, Cody Elms, with you on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network. I want to thank you all for tuning in tonight. So Clemente comes to the near side. It's Blum to the far side. And the pitch is to Aiden Egger. And he's looking to bounce one again.
Yeah, it's coming back.
You could hear the crowd almost in unison yell, "Hold!"
You know, and the funny part is I'm not sure he even needed to hold that. It was after Egger had bounced outside of that defender that I think the hold happened.
And a couple of different officials saw it because there's two flags down on the field. So we will replay first down. Now that hold occurred beyond the line of scrimmage, so it's a spot foul. So it's going to be first and looks like about 16. Dragons now at their own 19. Need to get to the 37 for a first down now.
Wouldn't be surprised if we see Kaiser put it in the air here.
Fakes to Egger. Kaiser looking to throw. Fires downfield and was looking for number 12, Noah Bleach, but a little out in front.
What I do like what Kaiser did there, though, is he was able to run through his progressions, albeit quickly. He was able to do it, and B, he didn't force anything. He threw it out ahead of his receiver, cutting across the field where only his receiver can make a play on it. You're already pinned inside your own 20. The last thing you need to do is have a turnover on that side of the field.
Yeah. Well, and credit to the offensive line too, gave him time to go through that progression.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry, I'm a fat guy, Cody. I'm always going to credit
always
the
forget
offensive
about
line.
the big guys.
2nd and 16 coming up. Kaiser looking to throw again. Fakes now. He's going to run, steps up, throws, and in broken up there was looking for Aiden Corbett. That was number 20, Braden Mussett, defending.
We talked about this a little bit last week. I think Kaiser needs to make that decision just a second earlier.
Yeah.
He had an opportunity, I think, to run there and pick up some yardage, and he hesitated and wanted to throw first. Maybe he's being told to do that.
Wow.
It's hard to tell from up here.
Well, and even if Corbett had caught that, it's 50-50 whether he stays in bounds, and you're still going to be looking at a 3rd and 7 or 8, where he was. So.
Yes, and it was a dangerous throw to boot.
It is a Luton's Plumbing Heating and Air Conditioning 3rd and long. Kaiser spreads it out. Fires down the sideline and overshoots Clemente. And so Warren will bring on the punting unit for the second time. And that's one of those a freshman quarterback needs to learn, when to kind of fire it in there and when to put some air under it and let his guy run under and go catch it. And
yeah, and that's just reps. That's repetitions, and that might be something that he struggles with throughout the season until you get into those off-season camps and things where you're able to just run nothing but fly routes for 30 minutes.
Aiden Arnold standing at his own 40, ready to receive the Charlie Blum punt. And Blum gets the kick away. Arnold takes it at the 45 and gets into Warren territory. So good starting field position for Girard on this possession, looking to take the lead for the first time here tonight.
Girard with 13 offensive plays, 56 yards. They average roughly 4.3 yards per play.
They will start at the Warren 42.
Aiden Arnold has 31 of those yards. Kalicki with 7. Ryan St. Julian with 9.
9:17 to play. Beresketti Holdings second quarter. And give is to Arnold. And Arnold's got some space. Arnold down the sideline. And nobody's going to catch him. It is a 42-yard touchdown for Aiden Arnold. And two big plays have given the Yellow Jackets the lead.
Brian, and it was probably a matter of time before Aiden Arnold returned the favor with his own big run.
Vavrek on to attempt the extra point. High snap. St. Julian gets it down, and Vavrek puts it up and through. 9:08 to play. Beresketti Holdings second quarter. Girard 14, Warren 7. We'll be back more high school football on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network. Aiden Arnold with a 42-yard touchdown run has put Girard in front for the first time tonight. The Yellow Jackets lead Warren 14-7, 9:08 to play. Verischetti holding second quarter. And Cody, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I think Girard's 2 touchdowns occurred in less than a minute of game time for each other.
Yes, they did. Yes. I put that right in my scoring summary.
See, we've been doing this way too long together, I'm telling you. Vavrick with another short kick, and it's going to be falling on at the 32. That was Johnny Sensening fielding that for the Dragons. It's a decent field position, and we'll see what Warren wants to try to respond with here as the Dragons trail for the first time. So it'll be Blum to the far side, Clemente near side, Zinger the up back, Aiden Egger dots the I, Kaiser under center. Pitch to Egger. Looks to bounce it outside, and he's going to get swallowed up at the 30. That was Kalicki and number 6, Chris Barrett on the stop for the Jackets, and it's a loss of 2. Brings up a second down and 12, and that's one thing you can't afford to do offensively is go backwards.
Yeah, they went backwards on the last drive, and now they're going backwards again. Their only successful drive was when they were just chipping away until Egger was able to break one free.
Same formation for the Dragons. They come out second and 12. Kaiser looking to throw. Has time. Fires, and I think that might have been tipped at the line. Fell short of Clemente.
And I know when you get backed up, whether it's 2 yards or 6 yards, it's very tempting to just instantly start throwing the ball.
Mm-hmm.
But your running game scored you a touchdown. Chip away. Try to. Egger has proven he can get 8, 9, 10 yards, 44 yards. So I don't think that there's an urgency to throw the ball on these next 2 plays.
Or something like that, that little short pass that they threw out to him from the bunch formation. You know, I mean, it seems like they're trying to get these big chunk plays instead of, like you said, kind of dink and dunking their way down the field. And we've got a flag. And I would imagine somebody moved. And it is a false start on the Dragons. So that'll take this from a 3rd and 12 to a 3rd and 17. And when you get backed up on 3rd and long, call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning to get you moving again. Visit them online, lutonsplumbing.com. .8:11 to play. Verischetti holding second quarter. 3rd and 17 for Warren. And not going to be able to dink and dunk your way out of this one, Cody. You got to try to take a shot here if you're going to pick up this first down. And Kaiser back, has time. Now he's going to step up with it. Needs to get a block and spins away from a tackle.
That was a good job by Kaiser to get up to the original line of scrimmage, a little bit past it.
So it's a solid run, but going to bring on the punting unit again. This is going to be 4th and looks like about 7 from the Warren 34. So it'll bring Blum on to punt again, and Aiden Arnold stands at his own 30. And Blum's had a couple of nice kicks tonight. And Blum late, but gets it away. And that one takes a Warren bounce. Apologize, I lost that one in the lights there. It bounces down to the Girard 29, which is where the Jackets will take over, leading 14-7, 6:53 left in the first half. We're going to step aside for 30 seconds.
Here in Warren County, Seneca Generation delivers more than electricity. We provide clean, reliable power, and we're proud to call this community home. Our team is committed to giving back, supporting local programs, and helping create opportunities that make a difference for families, schools, and neighborhoods. Because powering homes means empowering lives. Seneca Generation, powering your home, empowering our community.
Girard takes over 1st and 10 at its own 30. Give is to Arnold, and Arnold is dragging tacklers out for about an 8-yard gain. Nichols finally wrestled him down. But now, Cody, we're starting to see that Girard offensive line take over a little bit here in the Varasketti Holdings second quarter.
Yeah, they're starting to muscle that Dragons defensive line around. And you have to wonder, is that exhaustion, or are these guys kind of, getting down on themselves because they gave up that lead?
Kalicki, the sidecar to St. Julian's left, and he's going to throw, and it is caught. And then Clemente with the immediate tackle. It was River Rogers on the reception. He's going to be a little bit shy of the first down. Bring up a third and about a half a yard. But the solid open field tackle there by Clemente to keep that from being a big game. Because if he doesn't make that tackle, Rogers is gone.
Yeah, absolutely. And Clemente was on it. He kind of hesitated for a second. You almost think if he'd have been a half a step quicker, he might have been able to nab that for a pick six.
And St. Julian in the gun again. A hard count, and Warren able to hold back this time. Nearly got him to jump again. And give is to Kalicki, and he's hit right at the line to gain. I think he's got just enough for the Tionesta Builder Supply first down, but not much there for Kalicki on the carry, but just enough.
And that's why you have a guy like Kalicki.
Yeah.
That even when he gets hit, he falls forward.
5 minutes left in the first half. Don't forget to tune in for the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg halftime show. We'll have halftime stats, our scoring summary, and look at the out-of-town scoreboard in our second half adjustments. And a reminder that it is an extended halftime as it's homecoming here at Girard. Back in the eye, Twins to the right. Give is to Arnold. Arnold's got a big hole. Arnold into the open field. Aiden Arnold gonna go all the way 59 yards this time for the Girard touchdown. Second of the night for Arnold, and just on his 2 touchdown runs, Cody, he's got 93 yards.
Yeah, pretty wild that Arnold has been able to find those holes and essentially go untouched.
Vavrick on to attempt the extra point. And that kick up and good for Vavrick. 4:33 left in the first half. Girard 21, Warren 7. High school football on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
At AGI Industries in Clarendon, our state-of-the-art fabrication facility brings your custom-engineered products to life. With cutting-edge machinery and skilled professionals, we deliver precision-crafted solutions tailored to your needs. From trench box and storage container rentals to sandblasting, refurbishing, and painting equipment, plus expert metal fabrication, compressor stations, filters, separators, ASME vessels, and pig loaders, AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental.
Aiden Arnold with a 59-yard touchdown run has extended Girard's lead to 21-7 over Warren. 4:33 to play. Varasketti Holdings second quarter. Brian Hagberg, Cody Elms with you on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network. Vavrick getting set to kick off. And Arnold with his second touchdown run of the night. Again, just on the 2 touchdown runs, has over 90 yards. And another high bounce, and Girard, I think, may have recovered this. And that went out of bounds. So a lucky break for the Dragons because there was definitely a yellow jacket right there. If he'd had probably another couple of feet.
Yeah, and if you're Warren right now, you need to not lose your cool. You were calm and collect on your scoring drive, and honestly, throughout the first quarter, they were very well, had a very good composure about them. You don't want to get lax right now. You don't want to hang your head because it's a 2-score game, but it very quickly could become a 4-score game with the way Arnold runs, and especially if you kind of start sulking in your negative plays here in the second quarter.
So Dragons will get great field position out of that. Start 1st and 10 at their own 41. And really their Achilles heel this season, Cody, has been those big plays defensively. And then they try to match it offensively as Blum goes in motion here. And the give is to Egger off the right side, and absolutely nothing there as the Jackets swarm him defensively. A loss of a yard on the play, and Egger heads to the sideline.
So 101 yards between those 2 touchdowns for Aiden Arnold. Outside of that, he had 39 yards. He has 140 tonight so far here in the first half off of just 9 carries.
So it's Chris Orth and Blum twins to the far side. Aiden Corbett steps in as Kaiser's in the pistol. Blum goes in motion. Toss to Blum. Trying to get to the corner, and he is not going to get there. He's run out of bounds. Loss of about 2. There was Caleb Denaro running him down.
And honestly, Brian, I'd love that play.
Yeah.
If it was Aiden Egger or Tomasa Clemente coming around.
Yeah.
They just have that extra jolt of speed where they can kick it into high gear.
And so now it is Luton's Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, 3rd down and 11 for Warren. Orth to the near side, Blum to the far side. And Kaiser looking to throw. Under pressure, and he's going to be hit and sacked. And it's Mason Kalicki on the sack for Girard. So they're going to credit Jackson Gromley with a half a sack there with Kalicki as Blum will come on to punt. Arnold just inside his own 30. And Blum gets the kick away, takes a Warren bounce, a big Warren bounce, all the way down inside the 20 to the 14. It's another great punt there by Charlie Blum.
Yeah, he's got a heck of a leg, and having that extra bounce is certainly helping. And it might keep the Girard offense at bay. If they can keep the Yellow Jackets from breaking a big play, if they can basically contain Aiden, then I think that they're able to at least get out of this half just down by 2 touchdowns.
And Girard will start the second half with the football. They won the toss and deferred. So it'll be 1st and 10, Jackets from their own 14. 2:42 to play, Veriskety Holdings second quarter. It is Kalicki to St. Julian's right. Twins to each side. And almost got Wilkins again on the jump with the hard count. And give is to Kalicki, and Kalicki's got some space. And then bowls a man over.
The big man said he wants his turn.
And Kalicki gets all the way out to the 35. So a 21-yard run for Mason Kalicki is a Tionesta Builder Supply first down. And again, this is what makes this Girard team so dangerous. They've got the speedster in Arnold, and then Kalicki can come and just bowl you over. And again, Seen St. Julian a couple times just a little off in some of those throws to his receivers. He's going to keep it himself this time. And avoids some tackles and then pushes the pile forward for another Tionesta Builder Supply first down. And this drive being built by Tionesta Builder Supply. Online, tionestabuilders.us.
On that carry, the Yellow Jackets hit 200 total offensive yards on just 20 plays.
150 to play in the Verischetti Holding second quarter. And St. Julian keeps it again on the zone read. It's St. Julian in the open field. And he's going to score 54 yards for Ryan St. Julian. And it's another big play touchdown for this Girard offense.
What a second quarter for Girard.
At 1:36 left to play in the first half. And Girard an extra point away from a 21-point lead. Vavrek on to attempt. And Vavrek's kick is up and good. Final 96 seconds of the first half. Girard 28, Warren 7. High school football on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
You've got dreams, might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
So the Yellow Jackets came onto the field with a little fireworks, and they've exploded for some here in the second quarter. Touchdown runs of 42, 59, and now 54 yards. That one from Ryan St. Julian, plus an 83-yard kickoff return for a score. And it is 28-7, Yellow Jackets leading Warren. 1:36 to play. Verischetti Holding second quarter. And this time Girard recovers the kick. That high bounce finally pays dividends for the Yellow Jackets, and they've got a chance to add to their lead going into the half.
You know, and since pretty much this entire first half, that's how Girard has been kicking. Not really a good excuse to not know how to receive that kick at this point. You've seen it enough times. You know, as I said earlier, you have to attack those balls. Yeah. You can't wait for that ball to come to you. It is a live ball, and if they get there first, it's going to be theirs.
1st and 10 at their own 32 are the Yellow Jackets. And St. Julian looking to throw, has a man, he shorted it a little bit. Kalicki was open.
Yeah, St. Julian sort of slipped or stumbled there just as he was cocking his arm back to throw that ball. So it kind of explains why it was a little low.
If there's one thing that you could say about the Girard offense so far in this half, they've not gotten the passing game kind of untracked here. They're just a step off.
Yeah.
Almost every pass they've attempted.
Yeah, St. Julian, he's 3 of 6, 11 yards. Not much of a passing attack thus far.
2nd and 10. And they're going to give to Arnold right up the middle. And he squirts through the pile and gains about 8 yards. make it a 3rd and 2. As we're approaching the final minute of play in this first half. Girard with a quick huddle there. And St. Julian going to keep it himself right off the left side, and he's got enough for the Tionesta Builders Supply first down. And Girard is going to take its first Rossbacher Insurance timeout of the half. Rossbacher Insurance Group, with locations in Corey, Northeast, and Seneca, strives to deliver a personal and beneficial experience to its customers while providing a great place to work for its valued team members. Team Rossbacher, that's Rossbacher. So 47 seconds left here, Cody. Jackets have 2 timeouts to go, need to get 20 yards. If they put another one in the end zone, it'll be their shortest touchdown of the game, regardless of where they score from here.
Yeah, it's kind of funny to look at it that way. You know, Ryan St. Julian on that play, he's got 5 carries, and you know he has that 54-yard touchdown. But something else that sticks out to me: on all 5 of his carries have been for first downs.
Yeah.
So when he runs the ball, he gets to where he needs to be, whether it's a first down marker or the end zone.
And it is a Tionesta Builder Supply first down at the Warren 20. And St. Julian has Kalicki with him in the backfield. Twins to each side. Wouldn't be surprised to see him try that hard count here again. No. Fakes to Kalicki and keeps it himself. And St. Julian weaving his way through traffic. And he's got another Tionesta Builder Supply first down. This one will set Girard up 1st and goal inside the 10. And the Jackets, with 39 seconds left, take their second Rossbacher Insurance timeout of the half. And a reminder, there will be a bit of an extended halftime here tonight. It is homecoming for Girard. And stay tuned to the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg halftime show, halftime stats, the scoring summary, or look at the out-of-town scoreboard, a little first half analysis, and our second half adjustments, all coming up on the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg halftime show.
St. Julian's creeping up on 100 yards. He's got 6 carries and 92 yards. Aiden Arnold with 148 off of 10 carries. Kalicki with 3 carries, 29 yards.
So it is 1st and goal from the 8 for the Jackets. And they do have 1 timeout remaining, so whole playbook's kind of open for them here. And it's going to be Kalicki in the backfield.
And that's who I wonder if that's who they're going to go to. You've had Aiden Arnold score. You've had St. Julian score.
St. Julian looking to throw, under pressure, fires for the end zone. It is incomplete. Pass breakup there by Alex Minio, but there's a flag at the end of the play, and it's a roughing the passer against Warren. So 1 step forward, 2 steps back for this Dragons defense. They get a great pass breakup from Alex Minio, but roughing the passer at the end of the play moves the ball half the distance to the goal, and it'll stay first down. So now just needing 4 yards is Girard. And St. Julian will go under center. And the give is to Kalicki. Kalicki bangs his way into the end zone for the Girard touchdown.
And that was the ideal spot to use Kalicki while you have him and his type of touchdown. So it's one for the bruiser.
27.8 seconds left to play. Verischetti Holdings second quarter. Vavrick on to attempt the extra point. You know, and the way this quarter has gone for Girard, Cody, when they kick off, they could recover it again and score again before the half. Low snap, and Vavrick just gets the kick away and puts it through the uprights. That will make it 35-7. Girard leading Warren. 27 seconds left. Verischetti Holdings. Second quarter.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
Mason Kalicki with a 4-yard touchdown run has extended Girard's lead 35-7. 27.8 seconds left to play in the first half. Vavrick getting set to kick off. And, Cody, we've seen him with those squib kicks, and Girard narrowly missed recovering one 2 kicks ago, did recover the last one. And the Jackets will get the ball to start the second half regardless. But, again,
that's what they do again.
And this time Warren is able to fall on it at the 35.
But still struggling with it.
Yeah.
Hit the Warren returner and kind of popped out a little bit, but thankfully it didn't go very far. That's something I would have to imagine that the Dragons are going to work on in the upcoming practices, because other teams are going to see that tape and they're going to see a weakness.
First and 10 from their own 35. How aggressive are you here if you're the Warren offense? I mean, you've had Clemente down the sideline a couple of times, just overthrew him. Ager's capable of breaking off a big run, but how aggressive do you want to be here going into the half?
I think maybe you take a shot if you can get Clemente. After that, you're not catching anybody off guard, and you just go into the half.
And Clemente is split to the near side, and it's the toss to Eger. Eger picks up a block, cuts inside, and is spun down at about the 47. And Warren will take its first Rossbacher Insurance timeout of the half. Reminder that the Rossbacher Insurance Group has locations in Corey, Northeast, and Seneca, and strives to deliver a personal and beneficial experience to its customers while providing a great place to work for its valued team members. TeamRossbacher.com. That's Rossbacher.
Aiden Egger with 82 yards off of 11 carries, 7.5 yards per carry. 44 being his longest of the night on his touchdown early on in the second quarter.
14.2 seconds left. It's a 2nd and 2. Do you stick with it? You got 2 timeouts left in your pocket. Do you stick with the ground game here, get the first down, and then take a shot, or do you take the shot right here?
Well, anytime you put the ball in the air, it becomes a risk. And that's not a reflection of any particular quarterback. It's just an opportunity for a turnover on the defensive side of the ball, especially when they know it's likely you're going to pass. That being said, I guess down 35-7, what do you have to lose? But you still want to play smart football. I would keep it on the ground at this point with 14 seconds left and 2 timeouts. Pick up that first down, and then maybe you take your shot then, because it'll be the end of the half.
2nd down and 2. It'll be Blum to the far side. Clemente split near side. Zinger the up back. And I believe that's Corbett now dotting the I. Fake, and Kaiser's looking to throw. Fires down, looking for Blum, and it is caught by Charlie Blum. What a catch!
I've said it before. What do I know? No, that was a beautiful pass, and Kaiser ended up kind of throwing that off his back foot too, so I was a little nervous as it was floating in the air there. But Blum did a heck of a job to go up and make that ball his.
Well, it was great coverage on the play, too. I mean, just a spectacular catch by Charlie Blum with 5.9 seconds left. And Warren calls it second time out of the half and has a chance here. And again, Cody, regardless of the outcome of this game, you're inside the Girard 30. Just getting a second touchdown for the second time this season could do a lot to build your team's confidence.
Oh, I think absolutely. And against a team like Girard, this is a team that's 4-1. They've had success. They've won close games. They've beat good teams. So I think that getting that second touchdown, and who's to say it stops at 2?
Yeah.
I mean, you got a whole other half to play.
Well, and, at this point in the field, I wouldn't be shocked to see Warren put Chris Orth on the field. He made that one-handed interception last week against Titusville. And I do see I thought I saw 11. Maybe that was a 7 for Clemente. But, I mean, again, that's somebody else that you've got in your back pocket that just throw the ball up there and see if he can go, climb the ladder and go get it. It is Blum out wide to the far side, Bleach in the slot. Kaiser looking to throw. Fires down the sideline, overthrows with 3 seconds left, Charlie Blum.
Went right back to him.
Hey, why not?
Yeah.
And so, barring penalty, imagine this will be the final play of the first half. Dragons are breaking the huddle, and Blum just got back to the line of scrimmage. It's Blum far side, Bleach in the slot, Clemente near side. Kaiser looking to throw. He's going to try Clemente this time. And just in front of Clemente, a little bit higher, and he might have had that for a touchdown, but instead the pass falls incomplete, and we head to halftime. Your score, Girard 35. Warren 7. It's high school football on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
Discover radiant beauty with Healing Beauty by KJ. Our natural, cruelty-free skincare line harnesses the power of nature to nourish and rejuvenate your skin. From hydrating serums to soothing creams, find your perfect routine. Shop now at shophealingbeauty.com for exclusive offers and free shipping on orders over $50. Healing Beauty by KJ. Glow naturally. Shine beautifully.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at ICYYInc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
Here in Warren County, Seneca Generation delivers more than electricity. We provide clean, reliable power, and we're proud to call this community home. Our team is committed to giving back, supporting local programs, and helping create opportunities that make a difference for families, schools, and neighborhoods. Because powering homes means empowering lives. Seneca Generation, powering your home, empowering our community.
You've got dreams, might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
At AGI Industries in Clarendon, our state-of-the-art fabrication facility brings your custom-engineered products to life. With cutting-edge machinery and skilled professionals, we deliver precision-crafted solutions tailored to your needs. From trench box and storage container rentals to sandblasting, refurbishing, and painting equipment, plus expert metal fabrication, compressor stations, filters, separators, ASME vessels, and pig loaders, AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental. Welcome into the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg halftime show. Your score at the half, Girard 35, Warren 7. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food and stay for the view. Come check out the new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center. The Allegheny Grill was recently voted the #1 waterfront restaurant in Pennsylvania. Find out why at AlleghenyGrill.com. Brian Hagberg, Cody Elms with you in the AGI Industries Storage Containers broadcast booth here from Battles Memorial Field in Girard. AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental. Reminder that our scoreboard tonight is brought to you by Rouse. Rouse is caring for generations. Visit rouse.org to find out more. And our board is powered by Seneca Generation. Seneca Generation, powering your home, empowering our community. Brian Hagberg, Cody Elms with you on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network. And Cody, very fast, very scoreless first quarter. All of a sudden, the fireworks went off in the second quarter. Aiden Egger got the Dragons on the board first, and then Girard suddenly decided to wake up and ends the quarter with 5 touchdowns. 4 of the 5 were 40-plus yards.
Yeah, we were essentially scoreless for almost 14 minutes, and then within 90 seconds, we had a 14-7 ball game. So it certainly turned around, and maybe both teams in the first quarter feeling each other out, but we go back to that first drive that Girard had where they threw the ball a couple of times when they had been running so well down the field. That gave Warren that opportunity, and if you notice, Girard has not kind of made those play calling errors. They're going with going with a hot hand, and then it's helping them obviously that they're starting to wear down the Warren defense some too.
And again, reminder, it's an extended halftime here tonight as Girard is holding its homecoming ceremonies, and they're going through some of that stuff right now. As I see some more of that smoke is creeping its way onto the. Somebody's got one of those flares up again.
Let's get rid of those. There's some nice cars down there.
Yeah. Let's take a look now at our Hunter Station Golf Club scoring summary. You can score a great round of golf at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tionesta, online at hunterstation.com.
So we had nothing in the first quarter. As we mentioned, it was not until 10:21 in the second on 3rd and 3 at the 44-yard line. Aiden Egger takes a pitch on the near side and tiptoed along the sideline into open field, scoring the first points of the night. Charlie Bloom was able to get the kick to go up 7-0. Less than 20 seconds later, Levi Potter returns the ensuing kickoff, 83 yards to tie the game up 7-7. Vavrick with the kick. And then less than a minute after that, Aiden Arnold goes untouched, 42 yards for the second Yellow Jackets touchdown. And they take the lead 14-7 after Vavrick got the point after. At 4:33, Aiden Arnold does it again, going 59 yards this time for the touchdown. Vavrick got the kick, and the score jumped up to 21-7 lead for the Yellow Jackets. Now it was Ryan St. Julian's turn with a 54-yard run up the middle. That put Girard up 3 scores, and Vavrick got the kick there, 28-7. And with 27 seconds to go after the Yellow Jackets recovered a onside squibbish type of kickoff. It was Mason Kalicki in the only way that you would expect Mason Kalicki to score, pushing forward for 4 yards for the Yellow Jackets. Fifth consecutive touchdown to go up 35-7 at the half.
That was our Hunter Station Golf Club scoring summary. Visit them online at hunterstation.com. And Cody, let's look now at our Warren Forest High Ed Council halftime stats. The Warren Forest High Ed Council has been serving Warren and Forest counties for more than 40 years. Visit high-ed.com to learn more. The Warren Forest High Ed Council, your access to lifelong learning.
We'll start with Warren. They have 25 offensive plays and 134 yards, 5.4 yards per play. 87 of those yards have been on the ground. Of those 87, Aiden Egger has 82 off of 11 carries, and he does have that touchdown. He's averaging 7.5 yards per carry. Other running backs, Parker Kaiser, quarterback, has 2 carries for 7 yards, and really the other backs have not done much at all. With Colby Zinger, 1 carry for nothing, and then Charlie Bloom has -2 yards off of a carry. In the passing game, Parker Kaiser's 3 of 10 for 47 yards. No interceptions, no touchdowns. Charlie Bloom with 2 catches for 43 yards, and Aiden Egger with 1 catch for 4 yards. On the Yellow Jackets side, they have 283 total offensive yards off of 26 plays in the first half, averaging 10.9 yards per play. 272 of those yards are on the ground. Aiden Arnold with 10 carries, 148 yards. Ryan St. Julian with 6 carries, 91 yards. Those two together are averaging 15 yards per carry each. They account for 88% of those 272 yards. They account for 10 of Girard's 11 first downs. And then Mason Kalicki has 4 carries for 33 yards. St. Julian in the passing game, 3 of 6, 11 yards. Aiden Arnold with 1 of those catches for 7. River Rogers with 1 for 2. And Nick Zona 1 for 2.
Those were our Warren Forest High Ed Council halftime stats. Visit high-ed.com for more information. We will be back with more of the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg halftime show on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. The Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside. That now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
Founded in 1978 and headquartered in Warren, Pennsylvania General Energy has become a leading oil and natural gas producer in the Appalachian Basin. PGE is a proud and growing organization making positive contributions to the region's economy and environment. We are equally proud of our commitment to safety and environmental programs. PGE is a strong, family-oriented company that believes in giving back to the communities in which we live, work, and play. PGE, producing the energy we need, protecting the environment we treasure.
Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours, Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
If you're ready to buy or sell your home, then stop in at 4234 Market Street to let one of the agents at Howard Hanna Professionals help. Our friendly and knowledgeable agents can help you find the key to your dream home. Looking for a new career? Howard Hanna Professionals can help there too. Howard Hanna Professionals will assist new and experienced agents with the startup fees for an exciting career in real estate. Call Katrina Laurie at 814-726-2000 for more information. Make 2025 the year you take the next step in your career with the Clinical Medical Assistant Program or Professional Development Seminars at the Warren Forest High Ed Council. Learn how to make college affordable at the Financial Aid Seminar or grow your personal skill set with Fall Country Brunch and Event Planning Made Easy classes. Go to high-ed.org or call 814-723-3222 to register. The Warren Forest High Ed Council, your access to lifelong learning.
Welcome back into the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg halftime show. Your score at the half here from Girard. The Yellow Jackets lead Warren 35-7. Let's take a look now at the Generational Wealth Management out-of-town scoreboard. World-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual and industry leader. Find out more at gwm.nm.com. Last night in District 10 action, Fairview defeated Seneca 19-7. In other action across District 10 here tonight in the second quarter, Reynolds leads Cambridge Springs 14-7. Conneaut with a 7-6 lead over Maplewood in the second quarter. Next three games all at the half. Farrell leading Wilmington 16-7. General McLean over Fort LaBeouf 21-7. And in a game that you can see right here on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network, Eisenhower all over Union City 41-0 at the half. Second quarter action, Northwestern leading Greenville 13-12. Harbor Creek with a 17-7 lead over Slippery Rock. Hickory leads Canfield, Ohio 3-0. Lakeview with a 7-0 lead over Sharpsville. At the half, McDowell leading Warren G. Harding out of Ohio 3-0. Kind of rare 3-0 scores at the half, couple of them in District 10.
Yeah.
Also in the second quarter, Sharon over Meadville 21-10. Corey leading Mercyhurst Prep 20-14 in the first quarter. Northeast with a 7-0 halftime lead over Titusville. Oil City shutting out Grove City 14-0 in the second quarter. At the half, Mercer leading Sagertown 21-14. Cathedral Prep with a 26-13 lead over St. Francis, New York in the second quarter. And in District 9 play, Brockway leading Keystone 13-6 second quarter. All of these games at the half. Brookville over Coudersport 41-0. Karnes City with a 14-7 lead over Central Clarion. DuBois and Punxsutawney tied at 7. Clearfield with a 27-7 lead over Penns Valley. Red Bank Valley all over Bradford in a game you can see on the YDL Sports Network, 42-0. Ridgeway with a 33-0 lead over Cameron County. And also at the half, Port Allegheny 24, St. Mary's 20. In the second quarter, Union AC Valley leads Montauk 14-0. And West Branch and Kerwinsville tied at 6 in the first quarter. In Saturday action in District 9, Otto Eldred hosting Bucktail, while Smethport hosts Kane. Both of those games kick off at 1 p.m. Also at 1 p.m. tomorrow, Franklin is at Erie in District 10, and Iroquois is at Geneseo, New York for a 6 p.m. kickoff. That has been your look at the Generational Wealth Management out-of-town scoreboard. We'll be back with more of the Allegheny Grill at Foxburg halftime show right here on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tionesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's a relaxing evening with friends at cozy family dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you.
Have a fender bender? We can mender at Park Avenue Motorcar. Bring your vehicle to Ron and the crew at Park Avenue Motorcar, 7 South Carver Street in Warren, or call 814-726-9728. Park Avenue Motorcar, proudly serving Warren County for 30 years.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs, because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
Are you transporting steel or other unique products? Then you need to check out Oil Country Crates. Oil Country Crates supplies certified wood crates or pallets for shipping steel and other products. Oil Country Crates can ship crates throughout the United States and overseas as well, thanks to their ISPM 15 inspection stamp. Oil Country Crates is dedicated to providing prompt and reliable services to all of its customers while abiding to all shipping regulations. Find out more at oilcountrycrates.com. Oil Country Crates, your products, our protection.
Welcome back to the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg halftime show. Your score at the half, Girard 35, Warren 7. Let's take a look now at our Rehab Center second half adjustments. With 8 locations to serve you, including Clarion, Brookville, and Katanning, the Rehab Center always makes the right adjustments. The Rehab Center, chiropractors caring for health, therehabcenters.com, and that's center spelled the old English way with an R-E-S.
For Warren, their halftime adjustments, I hearken back to what I said prior to the game. You have to have long, sustainable drives on offense to keep that Girard offense off the field. And I think that's what needs to happen here in the second half. Try to establish what you did when on your scoring drive and eat up some of that clock. And that gives Girard limited opportunities to make those big plays. On the Girard side, I don't have any halftime adjustments. I don't think there's anything they need to change.
No.
They've been good with controlling the ball. Their offenses ran pretty smooth. Maybe you might say try to find their rhythm with the passing game, but when you're up 35-7, you're hard pressed to tell them to put the ball in the air. So this might not be the game to do that. And then you have to ask yourself, if they score again, how long your starters are going to be in. So if I'm Girard, I just try to come out of this game healthy and with a positive feeling, a positive complete game.
Those were our Rehab Center second half adjustments. The Rehab Center, chiropractors caring for health. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with third quarter action from Battles Memorial Field in Girard. As the Yellow Jackets lead Warren 35-7, the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg halftime show. It's high school football on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
We think Rossbacher Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local. We're knowledgeable. We have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here. You can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's a relaxing evening with friends at cozy family dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you.
Welcome back to Battles Memorial Stadium here at Girard High School. We're getting set to start the third quarter as the Yellow Jackets lead Warren 35-7. Our third quarter tonight is brought to you by Acrisure. Acrisure, with a location in DuBois, is the official insurance provider of your daily local on the YDL Sports Network. Find out more at acrisure.com/mid-Atlantic. Tonight's game is also being brought to you in part by the Lander Hope Clinic, medical care for your whole family. Call 814-593-0011 or visit landerhopeclinic.com to request an appointment. Brian Hagberg, Cody Elms with you on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network. And Girard will get the ball to start the Acrisure third quarter. Already leading 35-7. And Cody, we said that second quarter had a whole lot of fireworks. There were some literal fireworks going off just a second ago.
Yeah, startled me a little bit.
Yeah.
Getting a little too up there for those types of scares. 39 going on 69.
Yeah. Nice. Charlie Blum getting set to kick off for the Dragons. Aiden Arnold back deep to receive, and Girard playing this one safe. They are fully expecting an onside kick here from Warren to start this third quarter. And
if I'm Warren, I'm kicking it deep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't give him a chance to have the ball at the 50.
And Blum gives it a little squib.
Went off of number 14 there.
And Arnold picks it up at the 25, and Arnold into the open field. And Arnold gonna go 75 yards for the Girard touchdown.
Well, that was quick.
Yeah. And those fireworks going off again. And why not this Girard offense? Well, and special teams. That's the second kickoff return for a touchdown tonight for the Yellow Jackets. This time it's Aiden Arnold. And he took it the distance. And I think I said he picked that up at the 25. I think he actually picked it up at the 15, Cody, if we want to correct that. And Vavrek's kick is up and good. So 11:45 to go, Acrisure third quarter, and the running clock comes into play for the rest of this second half with the Jackets leading 42-7. We'll be back with the kickoff right after this on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network. Aiden Arnold with a 74-yard kickoff return. We got verification up on the booth during the break, so he picked it up on the 26-yard line, so give him 74 yards on the kickoff return. It's the second kickoff return touchdown of the game for Girard, and Arnold's third of the night overall. Has a couple of rushing touchdowns. And we will have a running clock for the remainder of this ball game as Vavrek getting set to kick it off. And for the first time, he kicks it up, and it's taken at the 15. And Clemente reverses field again, picks up a block, and then he's going to get hit and did a lot of running for an 11-yard gain.
Yeah, sometimes you can catch a kickoff team off guard like that, cutting backfield. But it's a very difficult thing to do. You're typically more successful to just roll with your momentum. Back to Aiden Arnold. He has 229 all-purpose yards right now, 148 on the ground, 74-yard kick return as we just saw, and then 7 receiving. So heck of a night for Aiden Arnold.
Warren takes over at its own 25. And it is Blum to the far side, Clemente near side. Zinger the up man, and Egger dots the I for Parker Kaiser under center. They're going to toss to Egger, and Egger with a little cutback. Aiden Egger getting to the sideline and just taken down by Braden Mussett, or Aiden Egger might have got his second touchdown of the night.
Yeah, and that's what you want to see from your offense coming out here. I mean, you're down 42-7. It's very easy in that situation with a young team to just give it up. And Aiden Egger coming out there saying, we're not going to give up now. We want to put more points on the board.
So give 22 yards to Egger on that carry out to the 47. And that's a Tionesta Builder Supply first down for Warren. And that's their first down in a while.
Yes.
I think since that touchdown drive, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they've been more or less pretty stagnant on offense.
And they'll try Egger on the right side. And he's into the open field again. And it has another Tionesta Builder Supply first down. And 2 plays, and Warren is into Girard territory at the Jackets 41. So 12 yards on that carry for Egger. He's on his way to another big night.
Already up to 116 yards, matches his total from last week against Titusville.
And now they're going to toss to Corbett. Aiden Corbett, with his first carry of the night, loses a couple of yards. The loss of 2, make it second down and 12. And a little surprising, that's the first time Corbett's touched the ball tonight.
Yeah, he several games he was the feature back. Struggled a little bit with keeping a hold of the ball. So, ease him into this game, maybe get some of that confidence back.
And Egger, the deep back again. And Kaiser looking to throw. Looking for Clemente. Has a step, and Tommaso Clemente with the reception.
What a pass by Parker Kaiser. And a heck of a catch by Tommaso Clemente as well. But that ball, it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful on the mark.
And just like that, Warren has a first and goal at the Girard 6. And again, from a program standpoint, you want to see them punch this in right here just to get that. Hey, we've had more than one game where we scored twice.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. It's a program building moment.
First and goal from the 6, 8:30 to play. Acrisure third quarter. Kaiser in the pistol. Egger behind him. Clemente and Blum split to the near side. They give to Egger. Egger cuts up field and bowls his way into the end zone. His second touchdown of the night.
And Egger lowering his shoulder there. Usually he's more of an elusive back, relying on his agility and his speed. He just mowed him right over to get that score.
It's a 6-yard touchdown run for Aiden Egger. Cuts into this Girard lead. Blum comes on to attempt the extra point. Noah Bleach holds. Low snap, and it's blocked. That was Gavin Roller in to block it for Girard. 8:20 to play, Acrisure third quarter. Girard 42, Warren 13. It's high school football on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
Here in Warren County, Seneca Generation delivers more than electricity. We provide clean, reliable power, and we're proud to call this community home. Our team is committed to giving back, supporting local programs, and helping create opportunities that make a difference for families, schools, and neighborhoods. Because powering homes means empowering lives. Seneca Generation, powering your home, empowering our community.
Aiden Egger with a 6-yard touchdown run has helped Warren cut into this Girard lead. It's 42-13, Jackets leading the Dragons. 8:20 to play, Acrisure third quarter. Warren getting set to kick off, and
that carry there gave Aiden Egger his highest total thus far this season, 122 yards. So a milestone for him as a sophomore.
Aiden Arnold standing at his own 10. Returned the opening kickoff of the second half, 74 yards for a touchdown. We'll see if Blum risks kicking to him again. And a little squib kick is fielded at the 33. It was number 10, Sam Wagner, grabbing that.
And it still have decent field position, but far better situation for Warren with Girard having the ball at the 33-yard line as opposed to a kick return for a touchdown.
8:19 to play, Acrisure third quarter. And St. Julian is going to come out. Looks like he has Vavrek split to the far side. Rogers to the near side. Kalicki and Arnold in the backfield. Give this to Arnold, and he's swallowed up in the backfield by Alex Wilkins. Hayden Raphael also in on the stop for Warren, but that's the Dragons' best defensive play of the night by far.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's a testament to their efforts right now that they're still being that aggressive on defense despite the score.
Loss of 4 on the play makes it 2nd and 14. And now St. Julian in the gun. Looking to throw. Caught by Arnold. And Arnold pushes the pile forward out to the 37, maybe the 38. Makes it a 3rd and manageable here for the Jackets. Approaching 7 minutes to play, Acrisure third quarter. And St. Julian has them spread out again. Tried that hard count, and looks like perhaps the Dragons have learned some discipline defensively. Did not jump. And the give is to Kalicki, and he's hit and stopped at the 41. It was Oyola and Tyson Harkins combining on the stop for the Dragons. Brings up a 4th down, and it looks like we're going to see Girard punt for the first time tonight.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine they haven't punted the ball yet, but when they have the ball on offense, they've had those big scores and then a couple of kick returns.
Clemente back to receive the kick. It's a short one and goes out of bounds right around the 40. Let's see where they mark it. And looks like they're gonna put it at the 41-yard line. So good starting field position for the Dragons. They take over 5:56 to play, Acrisure third quarter.
Yeah, that basically flipped the field.
And can they get a third touchdown for the first time this season?
Well, it has to be a goal. They had that extra point blocked. So right now they're still under their season high total of 14.
Yeah.
I have to assume that that's what Coach Corbar was telling these guys as they went onto the field, that they're, let's break that. Let's get past that 14 points.
Kaiser in the pistol, has twins to each side, looking to throw. Fires, he's got a man, it's Egger, he could not hang on.
Yeah, he had two defenders just zeroed in on him.
And one of them was Arnold.
And I'm sure the Yellow Jackets are saying we've seen enough big plays from you, Mr. Egger.
Yeah. It was a solid play all around. I mean, that ball was put right where it needed to be for Egger to make the catch, and Arnold came over and broke up the pass. So, just a great defensive play from the Jackets. And really, that's kind of what you're looking for if you're Warren. Obviously, you want to see him hold on to that ball, but you can't complain about that, really. It's more Arnold just making a great defensive play.
Yeah, that play was there. It's definitely not necessarily a negative when you watch that back on tape.
Brings up a second down and 10. Toss to Egger. He cuts up and then runs into number 6, Chris Barrett. After a short gain, looked for a second like he had a nice cutback lane there, and then Barrett filled it quickly.
Yeah, and Egger's done a pretty good job of finding those cutbacks and those lanes when he gets past that defensive line to get those extra handful of yards.
It's Luton's Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, 3rd and 7 coming up for the Dragons. 4:20 to play, Acrisure third quarter. Pitch to Egger. Cuts up inside, and Egger has a Tionesta Builder Supply first down. And so a solid third down conversion there for this Warren offense that suddenly here in the third quarter has found a little bit of life.
Yeah, and it's been running primarily through Egger when we had that big pass to Tommaso Clemente earlier.
And this is the point in the field where maybe you think about taking a shot. Clemente going to be one-on-one down here on the near side. And Kaiser looking to throw. He's looking for Blum on the far side, and Blum makes the catch and then gets wrestled down, but I think he's got enough for another Tionesta Builder Supply first down. Or he's right near the marker.
Right at 10 yards.
And they mark him just shy, so it'll be 2nd and 1. But solid tackle there by Girard. And again, if that tackle's not made, Charlie Blum's got a whole lot of green in front of him.
Yeah, and ironically, that was right about the same place that Warren was when they completed that big pass to Tommaso Clemente.
Dragons on the Girard 37, a little miscommunication there, and Egger going to depend on the spot. I think he's still just a tick short. Got back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. So it'll be 3rd and 1. And Kaiser turned one way, and Egger went the other on that exchange there, and that's really what blew that play up.
Yeah, but that's really the first time we've seen that tonight.
Yeah.
Despite the score, Warren's offense hasn't really made a lot of mental errors.
So 3rd and 1, Blum up top, and it's Chris Orth on the near side. And Kaiser going to keep it himself and sneaks his way forward for a Tionesta Builder Supply first down. Two minutes left in the Acrisure third quarter. This drive being built by Tionesta Builders Supply with locations in Tionesta and Shippingville, online, TionestaBuilders.us. It's Orth and Blum split to the near side. Kaiser in the pistol gives to Egger, and Egger swallowed up there by Kalicki and Jackson Legacy. No gain, and Egger lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. In fact, they move him maybe about 6 inches behind the line of scrimmage. They call it 2nd and 10. So we're under a minute to play in the Acrisure third quarter.
That's the last 2 times Egger's touched the ball. He's 0 yards.
Kaiser looking to throw, has time, rolls, and now he's going to launch it downfield, and it's tipped up, and there's a flag. Was looking for Orth. And we'll see what the penalty is here. It is pass interference against Girard. A huge penalty against the Jackets in the final 30 seconds. Gives Warren a free first down. And the Dragons will have it 1st and 10 at the Girard 20 and a half. So Barnes now the up back for Egger. Blum up top. Orth to the near side. Toss to Egger. Trying to bounce it out and just got run down that time by Kalicki.
Yeah, and that time he didn't make it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that will be the final play of the Acrisure third quarter. We head to the fourth quarter. Your score, Girard 42, Warren 13, high school football on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
We begin the Generational Wealth Management fourth quarter with Warren facing a 2nd down and 11 from the Girard 21. Your view of the field tonight is brought to you by Venango County. There's always something to see and do in Venango County. Find out more at venangocountypas.gov. Kaiser looking to throw. Fakes, fires downfield, and looking for Blum, and Blum draws another flag. And Caleb De Niro on the coverage as Blum was trying to fight through him.
Yeah, we're kind of at a weird angle. I didn't quite see where, if he had a hold of him or.
Well, that's the second pass interference call against Girard on this drive. And that is going to move the ball up to the Yellow Jackets 10.5, where it will be 1st and 10. Warren can pick up a first down without getting into the end zone. from this field position. Toss to Aiden Egger, cuts up field and gets close to the 5. Brought down about the, no, they're going to move him back to about the 7. John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for your investment needs. They offer world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. Find out more at gwm.nm.com. Tonight's game also being brought to you in part by Healing Beauty by KJ. For all your hair, makeup, and beauty needs, visit Healing Beauty at 112 Pennsylvania Avenue West in Warren or at shophealingbeauty.com. 2nd and 8 now for the Dragons. Kaiser looking to throw. Rolls. Stops, throws, and intercepted in the end zone by Aiden Arnold. He's going to bring it out to the 20 before he's tackled. And that's an Allstate Insurance to David Jones Agency. Good hands play. You're in good hands with Allstate Insurance and the David Jones Agency. Dave will always help you make the right decisions with your insurance needs. Call him today at 814-223-4000. And Cody, that's one of those instances that you've been talking about where he needs to make that decision a split second sooner.
Yeah, he needs to make that decision sooner, and in that case, I mean, just not make that decision. You off balance, pressure coming down. You're a freshman quarterback playing against a very good defense. You can't make that throw, and I can, I think the kid will learn from it going forward. But that pass was doomed from the start.
So the Jackets take over on their own 20. Give it to Arnold. Arnold looking for the edge. He's got it and then some. Arnold out to the 40. There is a flag down right around the 36-yard line. Cody, you wonder, are they telling Kaiser not to run because with Brady Sheen already injured, they don't want him to risk getting hurt?
I know that's a concern. I know that for a fact. I've spoken with a couple of coaches who have expressed that that's a concern because behind Kaiser, you have Noah Bleach, who is typically more of a running quarterback, and then you have May, who is a fellow freshman. So their depth at quarterback right now is not very deep, and you still have a long season to go, half a season to go.
Yeah. So there's a hold against Girard, and that's going to put them on the spot foul, makes it a first and looks like about 3. 10:40 to play. Generational Wealth Management, fourth quarter. And Girard's got here comes Orth. I was going to say Girard's got a receiver that's uncovered on the near side here, but Orth came over to pick him up. St. Julian in the gun. Has Arnold with him in the backfield and gives to Arnold, and Arnold is through. Arnold in a foot race and just taken down. I think that was Clemente saving the touchdown. Or excuse me, that's 11, Chris Orth.
Oh, was it?
But it's a Tionesta Builder Supply first down for Girard. Either way, they're going to mark Arnold down at the Warren 38. As we're approaching 9.5 to play, Generational Wealth Management fourth quarter. And St. Julian is going to have, looks like Braden Mussett in the backfield with him. And they give this to Mussett, and he's stopped immediately and actually going to be dropped for a loss. That was Hayden Raphael on the stop for Warren. Brings up a second down and 12. Second down coming up for Girard. St. Julian looking to throw. Pumps. Fires, got a man wide open down the sideline and just overthrew Arnold. Arnold was all alone on the sideline, and St. Julian just a little in front of him.
Just trying to get one more big play before the.
And how many rushing yards is Arnold up to so far here tonight, Cody?
179. 179 rushing. 16 in the air.
And Mussett again on the carry and again going nowhere. We'll bring up a 4th down for Girard. And apparently that was number 24, Levi Serrano, on the carry. Apologize, that 4 was a little difficult to see from our vantage point. And it is a 4th down and 12 coming up for Girard. St. Julian looking to throw. Fires over the middle and incomplete, a little low. Was looking for Arnold again. And Warren gets a second turnover on downs here tonight. Turned the first one into the opening touchdown of the ball game. And then watch Girard rattle off 6 straight touchdowns. All but one of them 40-plus yards.
That's a tough pill to swallow if you're Warren on defense, but you're going to be able to find some other times where you've been able to stop them at the line of scrimmage, a couple of turnovers on downs. Their defense has had their moment as well.
7:21 to play. Pitch to Egger, looking for a block. Gets it, fights through a tackle, and gets about 7, maybe 8 yards on the carry. I call it 7 based on the spot. Second and 3 coming up for Warren. 6:50 to play. Generational Wealth Management, 4th quarter. Blum on the near side. Clemente up top there. Kaiser looking for Blum a little too high. Would have been right near the line to gain if Blum had been able to haul that one in. But it brings up a 3rd down and 3.
You have to think here they're going to go for it on 4th down as well.
Oh, absolutely.
But you're not coming back from this deficit. And Egger's been your biggest attribute on offense. I think you just keep handing him the ball, and if you run out the clock and score one more time in the interim, that's a great finish.
And there goes Egger. And he's got a Tionesta Builder Supply 1st down into Girard territory at the Yellow Jackets 38. 15-yard pickup for Egger. .5:30 left in this one. Stay tuned for the Icy Ink post-game show. We'll have our final scoring summary, final game stats, and our Icy Ink player of the game. Toss to Corbett. And Corbett has a hole. Aiden Corbett down the sideline and tackled around the 15, but there is a flag down right around the 35.
Also, Dragons have
and it is a hold.
Slow to get up.
And then Charlie Blum put his hand up, said, no, I'm okay. But Dane Renwick already on his way out.
Might have been more frustration on that slow rise.
Maybe seeing the flag on the field right there.
Yes.
So they'll replay 1st down. And Warren will now be at the Girard 47. First and 20 coming up.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that penalty happened there because Corbett, we were talking about him trying to get back into the groove of things there, and that was a nice run by Corbett to find that lane.
Well, they're going to try Corbett on the left side now. Picks his way through, gets close to the 40. Well, it's 2nd and 13. 4:40 left. Generational Wealth Management, fourth quarter. And our post-game interview could be a little interesting. We've been told that the Girard Marching Band is going to perform after the game.
Oh, boy.
So we'll do our best to bring you the interview with our player of the game. Toss to Corbett again. Turns the corner and bowls his way forward. Gain of about 10 on the play will bring up a 3rd and 2. Give is to Egger off the left side, and Egger has enough for the Tionesta Builder Supply first down. And last 3 carries all gone off left tackle here, and that was something we saw in week 1, Cody, that left side of the Warren offensive line started putting something together against Connia, and it seems like maybe they found something again here late in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they seem to favor that side when everything's working well. It seems to be their strongest side of the field.
1st and 10 at the Girard 32. Give to the up man, Barnes, and thrown down by Kalicki. Second and 5 coming up. Kaiser tosses to Egger. Egger picks up a block on the left side and has the Tionesta Builder Supply first down. Looks like he's just inside the 10-yard line, so it'll be 1st and goal with 2:12 to play. Generational Wealth Management, fourth quarter. Warren looking to get in the end zone for the 3rd time in a game for the first time this season. Got down near this part of the field earlier, and then Kaiser picked off in the end zone by Aiden Arnold.
Yeah,
I'd be a bit surprised if they go to the air.
I don't think they go to the air here. I think they just keep going to the ground. They've had a lot of positive runs so far this drive.
Egger off the right side. And he's going to get hit at the 6. .90 seconds left in this one.
Egger now with 177 yards off of 25 carries. Well past his 116 high that he had last week.
I believe that's a career high for him.
Yes.
I'll have to double check.
Oh, yeah. Yes, it is. Yeah, he had 116.
Oh, you're on top of it.
And 106 earlier this year.
Toss to Egger off left side. He's got a blocker in front. Aiden Egger for the 3rd time finds the end zone. with 53.4 seconds to go. And we'll see after the last extra point kick attempt was blocked if they go for two here or try to kick it again. It looks like maybe they're going to go for two. And it's Corbett going to be the deep man in the backfield. Blum near side, Clemente far side, Barnes the up back. Kaiser under center, toss to Corbett. Picks up a block, cuts up field, and gets in. So Corbett with the 2-point conversion. And Warren cuts it to a 42-21 Girard advantage. 53.4 seconds to go. High school football on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
At AGI Industries in Clarendon, our state-of-the-art fabrication facility brings your custom-engineered products to life. With cutting-edge machinery and skilled professionals, we deliver precision-crafted solutions tailored to your needs. From trench box and storage container rentals to sandblasting, refurbishing, and painting equipment, plus expert metal fabrication, compressor stations, filters, separators, ASME vessels, and pig loaders, AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental.
So Aiden Egger with his third touchdown run of the game. Aiden Corbett with the 2-point conversion. And Warren gets in the end zone for the third time in a ball game for the first time this season. And Charlie Blum will be kicking off. And Cody, you and I were talking in the break. Do you onside kick this here and just see if you can't make something happen?
Why not? I mean, there's limited time. It's very likely.
It's a running clock regardless. I mean,
and it's very, very likely that Girard's just gonna,
take a knee and go home. And
but you've had 2 kick returns for touchdowns, so that's not to say it couldn't happen.
And it is a little squibbers, falls through, and
that ball was touched before it got 10 yards.
There's a flag. There's a flag back here. It looks like maybe one of the Warren kickoff guys was offside. Or, yeah. And that's unfortunate for Warren because they were going to recover that kick the way it bounced around. Instead, they get called for offside, and they're going to back them up 5 and try it again.
Yeah, and you've had your highest point total thus far this season with 21. Despite it being a loss, you were sort of ending this game on a positive note. You don't really want to.
Well, and again, you were going to recover that kick, and you've had opportunities down the field with your receivers.
Take a shot to Blum or to Clemente,
or Orth even. I mean,
he's been pretty quiet tonight.
So Dragons line up, going to try this kick again. And this time it's going to be fielded cleanly by Girard. That was 24, Levi Serrano fielding that.
Yeah, that onside kick there just never got that bounce that you're looking for. Just kind of slow rolled right to the return man, the up man.
And the Jacket's going to come out, and we'll see if they run a play or just kneel on it a couple of times. So it looks like Jackson Gromley in at quarterback now. And this looks like they're going to run a play. And they give. And that ball came out at the end, but the whistle blew. We'll see what the call is here. I think that they may call this an inadvertent whistle. Warren clearly recovered the ball after it came out, but that whistle was very quick. Yep. So it's an inadvertent whistle, and for the second time here in the last minute, Warren thought they had the ball back, and once on a penalty, once on an inadvertent whistle.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate for Warren because it might not mean a lot to some people viewing, but those are the big moments as you're building a program that you're going to look at, fight until the end of the game, getting a turnover with just seconds left, and maybe having a couple of shots to just having to replay the down.
So Jack is going to line up and run first down again, and this time Gromley's just going to keep it himself and plow his way up the middle and go for 7 yards. And a flag comes out at the end as things are getting a little chippy. Couple of flags come out late, and this is exactly what you don't want to see. And this is, Cody, this is why sometimes I know you're trying to get some of your JV guys some minutes, but this is why you take a knee at the end of the game.
Yeah, it is.
There's just there's not anything to be gained by running a play here. You've got, and now Warren's going to take a timeout again.
The other side of that is, look, you're not losing a close game here.
Yeah.
That replay of that down didn't change the outcome of this game.
No.
You were still losing by multiple touchdowns. No reason to be frustrated to the point that you're unable to control your emotions. Again, go back to young team, new coach, new program. But, we're midway through the season. Those sort of things should not be happening.
Exactly. Yeah. Again, it's one of those things just all around. Again, you come out and you take a knee, that doesn't happen.
Right. Yeah. It was a preventable sequence of events for sure.
And again, and I understand wanting to get kids some meaningful snaps, but you just had a possession where you could have got some meaningful snaps.
You've had essentially a whole second half where you could have gotten those meaningful snaps as soon as you were up 35 points.
And now, as they're way back, they take the knee. And I would not even start the play clock at this point with 25 seconds left. Just let this thing run out. Let's let everybody get out of here. And they are not going to make Girard snap it again with 12 seconds to go. So your final from Battles Memorial Stadium, Girard 42, Warren 21. Stay tuned for the Icy Inc. post-game show as the fireworks are going off here in Girard as the Jackets pick up their 5th win of the season. Again, defeat Warren 42-21. We'll be back with the Icy Inc. post-game show on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network, right after this.
Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
You've got dreams. Might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Here at the Warren County Chamber of Business and Industry, we like to focus on our community and help our local businesses expand and succeed.
Why join WCCBF? Not only do we offer a way for local businesses to grow and prosper, but we also provide business development, community involvement, and member benefits.
Becoming a member of WCCBI includes benefits such as networking and ribbon cutting.
Become a member or to see additional information, visit WCCBI.org today.
With locations in Shippensville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
At AGI Industries in Clarendon, our state-of-the-art fabrication facility brings your custom-engineered products to life. With cutting-edge machinery and skilled professionals, we deliver precision-crafted solutions tailored to your needs. From trench box and storage container rentals to sandblasting, refurbishing, and painting equipment, plus expert metal fabrication, compressor stations, filters, separators, ASME vessels, and pig loaders, AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
And welcome into the Icy Ink post-game show. For all your screen printing and embroidery needs, call Icy Ink at 814-688-0034 or visit them online at icyink.com. That's ICYYink.com. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear icy. Your final here from Girard. The Yellow Jackets moved to 5-1 on the season with a 42-21 victory over Warren that falls to 1-5. We'll take a look first at our Hunter Station Golf Club scoring summary. You can score a great round of golf at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tionesta, online at hunterstation.com. So our scoring starts in the second quarter. Aiden Egger takes a pitch around the near side, tiptoes the sideline into the open field for a 44-yard touchdown run. Charlie Blum with the kick to make it 7-0 Warren. Levi Potter returned the ensuing kickoff 83 yards to tie it up at 7. Tyler Bavrek with the kick. And then it was just a few seconds later, Aiden Arnold going 42 yards for the second Yellow Jackets touchdown. Bavrek's kick made it 14-7. Aiden Arnold goes 59 yards for his second touchdown of the night. Bavrek's kick made it 21-7. And with 1:36 left in the second quarter, Ryan St. Julian with a 54-yard run. Bavrek's kick made it 28-7. And after Girard recovered the ensuing kickoff, Mason Kalicki goes 4 yards to put Girard up 35-7 after the Bavrek kick at the half. Aiden Arnold returns the opening kickoff of the second half, 74 yards. Bavrek's kick made it 42-7. With 8:20 to go in the third quarter, Aiden Egger got his second touchdown of the night, a 6-yard run. The Blum kick was blocked, and with 53 seconds left in the game, it was Aiden Egger again, this time 6 yards rushing. Aiden Corbett ran in the 2-point conversion for our final 42-21. That was our Hunter Station Golf Club scoring summary, online hunterstation.com. We will take a look now at our final game stats. First, for the visiting Dragons, ran 50 plays for 302 yards. Parker Kaiser was 5 of 15 passing for 93 yards and an interception. Tommaso Clemente had 1 catch for 37 yards. Charlie Blum had 3 for 52. And Aiden Egger had 1 catch for 4 yards. On the ground, Egger leads the way, 26 carries, 183 yards, and 3 touchdowns for the Dragons. Aiden Corbett had 3 carries for 13 yards. Kaiser, 3 carries for 10. Colby Zinger, 1 carry, no yards. Charlie Blum, 1 carry, -2 yards. And Zach Barnes, 1 carry for 5 yards. Girard ran 35 plays for 329 yards. Ryan St. Julian was 4 of 8 passing for 20 yards. Those receptions, Aiden Arnold had 2 of them for 16. River Rogers, 1 for 2. Nick Zona, 1 for 2. On the ground, it was Aiden Arnold, 12 carries, 179 yards, and 2 touchdowns. St. Julian had 6 carries for 91 yards and a score. Mason Kalicki, 5 carries, 36 yards and a touchdown. Jackson Gromley, 2 carries for 6 yards. Braden Mussett, 1 carry, -2 yards. Levi Serrano, 1 carry for -1 yard. Those were our Warren and Forest High Ed Council final game stats. The Warren Forest High Ed Council has been serving Warren and Forest counties for more than 40 years. Visit high-ed.com to find out more. We will take a look now at our Generational Wealth Management out-of-town scoreboard. Just as soon as we refresh these scores here, make sure they're up to the minute. So in District 10 action last night, Fairview topped Seneca 19-7. In other action around District 10 tonight at the half, Reynolds leading Cambridge Springs 22-7. Fourth quarter, Conneaut with a 14-12 lead over Maplewood. In a game that you can see live right here on your daily local, the White Yellow Sports Network, Eisenhower with a 48-0 lead over Union City in the fourth quarter. Actually make that a final 48-6. Eisenhower defeating Union City. In the third quarter, Farrell leading Wilmington 38-7. General McLean with a 35-13 lead over Fort LaBeouf in the third quarter. Fourth quarter action, Greenville leading Northwestern 18-13. Last reported score at the half, Harbor Creek over Slippery Rock 17-7. In the fourth quarter, Canfield, Ohio leading Hickory 21-3. Sharpsville with a 7-6 lead over Lakeview. In third quarter action, Warren G. Harding of Ohio leads McDowell 14-9. In the third quarter, it's Sharon with a 34-10 lead over Meadville. Mercyhurst Prep leading Corey 34-28 in the fourth quarter. And also in the fourth quarter, Northeast 35, Titusville 7. Oil City still leading Grove City 14-0 in the third quarter. Sagertown with a 27-21 lead over Mercer in the fourth. St. Francis of New York leading Cathedral Prep 41-20 in the third quarter. And over in District 9, Brockway with a 19-12 fourth quarter lead over Keystone. Brookville defeated Coudersport 41-20. Karn City leading Central Clarion 28-14 in the fourth quarter. These games all final. Punxsutawney defeats DuBois 17-14. Clearfield with a 46-14 win over Penns Valley. Red Bank Valley defeated Bradford in a game that you can see on the YDL Sports Network 55-7. Ridgeway with a 41-0 win over Cameron County. Port Allegheny defeats St. Mary's 32-26. Fourth quarter action, Union AC Valley leads Montauk 44-0. And also in the fourth quarter, Kerwinsville leading West Branch 22-12. Tomorrow in District 9, Bucktail is at Otto Eldred and Kane is at Smethport. Both of those games kick off at 1 p.m. In District 10, Erie hosts Franklin for a 1 p.m. kickoff, while Iroquois heads to Geneseo, New York for a 6 p.m. kickoff. And, Cody, since they're going to hang out, the Girard players are supporting their marching band here, hanging out, listening to this performance. We're going to record our player of the game interview later. And, oh, no, we're not, because he just came up here. Throwing me all kinds of off. So we'll take a quick break here and be right back with our Icy Inc. player of the game.
Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Welcome back into the Icy Ink post-game show. You can see on our screen now the Icy Ink player of the game, powered by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg. It is Girard's Aiden Arnold. And Aiden, big game for you. You had 179 yards and 2 touchdowns on the ground. You had a couple of receptions, and then the big kickoff return to start the second half. What was working so well for you on the ground tonight?
I just have to say that my line did such an amazing job blocking. I mean, it's just I can't do anything without them. So I just say that, and my big fullback, Mason Kalicki, I mean, every single time we run the play on the outside or inside, he's always right there just whacking the guy and just making it so easy for me. So I just have to say, just my team is always helping me.
So you go a full quarter, nobody scores. Warren comes out, scores in the second quarter, and then all of a sudden it seemed like your offense kind of came to life here.
Mm-hmm.
What changed for you in the second quarter that allowed you guys to start ripping off those big plays?
I think we just kind of had a slow start. We didn't really pick it up, and we realized after the kind of first quarter that we were being a little complacent, and I think we really just figured it out in the second half or second quarter and just started ripping it. So.
Speaking of the second half, you returned the opening kickoff in the second half for a touchdown. It looked like you guys were maybe kind of preparing for an onside kick there. Was that the formation that you came out
Yeah,
of?
we were going for an onside kick, and then Zayden, he kind of smacked the ball, and then I just picked it up and tried doing what I could do.
What did you, when you first picked up the ball and looked in front of you, what did you see that allowed you to kind of make a big return?
Well, my teammate Zayden, he was kind of to the right, just kept telling me to go to the right. And I mean, I looked there, saw an opening, and I just went for it.
So you guys moved to now 5-1 this season. And this is of your 5 wins. This is the first one that's been by more than 6 points.
Yeah.
How good does it feel to get a big win?
Oh, it feels amazing. I mean, just having those close games. I mean, it's rough because you got to just keep playing as hard as you can right after play. Even in the last play, you just got to keep giving your all. And to finally see all the other guys that have been putting in the hard work to finally get in there and show what they're made of, it's nice.
You got to think though, as you start looking ahead, maybe to the postseason a little bit, having that experience in those close games, how's that going to prepare you for the grind of the District 10 playoffs?
Say that again. Sorry.
Having all those close wins throughout the regular season, how does that prepare you as you start looking ahead to postseason play?
It gives us just all the close games, gets all our main guys just keep on ripping and keep on getting the plays well, and we just keep on working and working and working. And say we got a problem we got to fix, then just the next play we can just fix it. And especially in practice, we see how close it gets, see what kind of problems we make. So just work on it better.
All right, this is our Icy Ink player of the game, powered by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg. Girard's Aiden Arnold. Congratulations on the big win. Good luck the rest of the season. We'll be back to wrap things up here from Girard right after this.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
All right, we're back with the Icy Ink post-game show. The final here, Girard with a 42-21 win over Warren. And, Cody, this game looked like it was going to be a little bit back and forth, maybe a grinded out kind of affair through one quarter of play. And then all of a sudden, Girard kind of came alive in the second quarter and really blew this game wide open.
Yeah, they absolutely did. And it was a big play. I mean, that's really what it was. A couple of kick returns. Those I think the kick returns might be the easiest thing to try to fix. You could see pretty quickly where you might have messed up a little bit, and try to remedy that. But it's a process for Warren, learning how to limit their mistakes. It's a process for Girard to try to get a big win this season, as you noted with Aiden. How it felt to have that kind of significant win where you're not having to fight tooth and nail until the final second. So both teams, I think, learned some things tonight. Both teams have some places that they can grow. But good win for Girard.
So Girard moves to 5-1 this season. Warren falls to 1-5. And Cody, we'll be right back at War Memorial Field next Friday as the Dragons have homecoming. They welcome in General McLean for a big region matchup. And then I'll be up at Warren Area High School on Tuesday as the Dragon volleyball team has a big one as Fort LaBeouf comes in. Another key region matchup right here on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network. And I want to say thank you to Paul Greider and the athletic staff here at Girard for setting us up. We're very accommodating all night long, and we couldn't do it without the great athletic staffs that we see at these schools all throughout District 9 and District 10.
Yeah, this is a fantastic setup. Plenty of room, wide open window, and a beautiful night.
And a final from Girard, the Yellow Jackets, with a 42-21 win over Warren. For Cody Elms, this is Brian Hagberg on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network, saying good night from Girard.